his cheekbones almost look a little more defined. You can tell he might not be on full blood, but he's not masquerade breaching by any stretch. And he kind of nods at the chair opposite him across the table.
You see Tobias puts his cane towards the table. You have told me that you wanted to speak with me, my sheriff. I am happy that you have invited me here, but I also have a message for you from the prince. He has told me some stuff that you should be aware of, and also he gave you a task about somebody, an individual in the city.
Well then, sit down, Hepcat. Let's see what the prince is chatting about.
The two news that I'm going to bring is not really, let's just say they're not looking really good, but I'm going to talk about our business and then the human business. Our business is, do you remember I have introduced you with someone called Claire Peck.
Claire Peck. Yeah, we've been introduced.
It's the Ventru neonate who arrived, who I have met in a high society party, and then she said that she is new in the town, and she wanted to do some, she wanted to come to town and represent herself. She met with you. I have invited her to 2 meetings of the Ventru. She haven't arrived, and she haven't even presented herself to the prince. So the prince wants her to be summoned and ask questions. He wanted her to be questioned.
I can dig it. And what line of questioning might that be?
Well, she breached one of our traditions. She haven't represented herself to our prince.
She hasn't had any formal introduction whatsoever.
The first time she spoke with me, it was I have taken her number along with her sire's number, but even when I tried to reach her grandsire, I couldn't reach. Maybe he or she didn't want to talk to somebody such lowly as me, but again, it was just for confirmation.
Well,
and her grandsire said that she is who she says she is.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll make sure to bring her in suitable location. Ask her a few questions. I'll get hold of the prince and ask if he wants to know anything specific.
He nods. And the other business is kind of a sad one. We both know that we are customers of the underground families. We have some problems. We have some business with them. Both of us. We have talked about this before.
Yeah, of course.
Prince told me that you have angered one of them and they might strike back. He said that those families they have really deep bonds with this city, and those bonds are tied and strong. Maybe a different way of approaching would be better. But
slow down there, Hepcat. I haven't made contact with any underworld families for at least 2-3 months. So if I've upset them, then well, this is the first I've heard of it.
Maybe somebody who's working for the underground families?
Like what? One of our lot?
Hmm.
When you say underworld families, do you mean like organized crime, or do you mean
Yeah,
street
organized.
gangs?
No, I mean the underworld.
Gr- groovy. Just clarifying.
Mhm.
Well, they can try and strike back if they want. I'm interested to find out who they are and why I haven't known about this sooner.
I don't know, my sheriff. This is the
It's
exact things
interesting.
that my prince told me, and I have bring it to your attention.
Well, I appreciate it, Budge, and you can tell the prince I appreciate it too.
He nods. Is there anything that you want to speak with me, sheriff?
Well, with you personally, I wanted to invite you over for how do you say, a powwow. Uh, you've been a great help to me on one or two occasions over my time as sheriff, before my time as sheriff, in fact. And while I realise you're still a harpy, it saddens me that you weren't able to take up the position of chief harpy in the city. Not that I don't think Mr. Castellanos is an excellent harpy. I want you to know that despite you not gaining that overall position, your help has been very much appreciated.
You see, he nods. The I know that let's just say I know that I am right now good as the staying as what I am. My status is enough, and it might anger the people that I don't want to anger. If I have been raised, it might have been anger more people. I don't want to have any bad relationship with the. Oh, he's back. Okay. Oh, are you back? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
I don't want to anger anybody in the city.
Smart man.
Do you know anything about this? He shows to his mouth problems that we have right now.
I know a lot. All started, some girl had a tussle with a gangbanger. A couple of lads from the Latin Kings, our friends over in Staten Island, control that particular outfit. Girl gets shot, and Ghost takes her to a street doc, try and get her patched up. And well, from there, I turn up, and that same feeling we all got, like we're being watched, like something out there has got it in for us. And it was strong coming from her, real strong. Now, I had this girl followed. I find out that she lives over in a tower block in East Harlem, run by a firm called MS-13. I don't know if you know much about them. They're pretty much the biggest street gang on the face of the planet, and they're some real heavy motherfuckers, you dig? Kind of people you really don't want to upset. Even I tread lightly around them. Her brother's in the gang. From what I understand, it's like a lifestyle over there. She lives on I know where she lives, I know who she lives with, and I know that I personally don't want to get too close. Whatever's going on, it's coming from East Harlem, and this girl and her people are mixed up in it.
I was actually going to say a sniper, but then you have used the term MS-13, so that lowers our chance to assassinate her. We can't
Keep
stay.
protected.
Yeah, we can't stay more like this. So I believe Kindred of the City should find more ways to feed themselves.
Well, I don't know where my blood's coming from before I can sort out my own supply. It was a real fucking mess. Went to feed on one of my whores and, yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't go down so well, you dig?
yeah, I had the same problem in a high society party. She was screaming. People thought something else.
Yeah. Either way. If it's happening to us, at least it means it's happening to the Sabbat too, and there's one thing that I do know. It's that MS-13 are currently tangoing with the Latin Kings. So, at least our friends in Staten Island have got something else to deal with for now. This is their problem too. Let's talk about trying to get the girl out of the city, have her relocated. And there's other talk about trying to have her dealt with in a slightly more humane manner than snipers. Possibly arrest, or maybe paperwork to stay in the country being conveniently misplaced over at the over with the most bureaucrats downtown, but either way. It needs to be dealt with sooner rather than later.
He nods. My sheriff, I don't want to take more of your time.
Can I quickly make a
Empathy?
no, what's it to find out if somebody is it perception empathy to find out if somebody's lying? Or
Yeah.
I want to find out if Mr. Budge is concealing anything from.
Okay. Well, how much dice do you reroll for empathy?
6 dice for perception empathy. Oh, with a specialization in character analysis.
Oh, character analysis. Okay. John, can you roll us 6 dice? John, stop watching porn.
Hey, porn is a freedom for everyone.
Okay, John, can you roll us 6 dice? Yeah. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. He is not lying. He didn't hold anything back. This is what he learned from the prince. You know, like, and about the sniping situation, she thinks the girl should be killed. Like, he thinks like.
Oh, I meant more in
cruel.
terms of with the underworld stuff. Limey doesn't know many chemistry involved in the underworld, and he wants to know if Budge has anything to do with it. Basically, just to check if he's concealing anything.
No,
Cool.
he didn't touch anything about the underworld, about your stuff. Cool. He's not mastermind behind that shit, no.
No, I just thought I'd check.
yeah, like, clever one. And Budge kinda, gets up. It was a pleasure, my sheriff. Let me know if
Limey stands up.
Mm-hmm.
Limey stands up and extends his hand.
No, Tobias shakes it.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Budge. See you soon, I hope.
And Limey's phone starts to ring.
Hello.
Mr. Limey, this is Vladimir at the club.
Which
he works
club?
for you at the club. Your club.
Cool. Groovy. What's up, my man?
I just wanted you to know, a man came today. He was very, very drunk as usual. He break a lot of glass in the club. But he after he sober up a little bit, he paid for it. But I just wanted you to know in case someone told you, that way you wouldn't fire me.
Right. Came in, broke a load of glass.
Yeah, he was just drunk. He was babbling about losing his wife and his job. Usual things in the bar. But like I say, we get him a little sobered up, and he paid for it all before he go home. So, but I just wanted to let you know we replaced a bunch of the glass. So it's okay though.
Groovy. Thanks very much.
Yes, sir.
You seen
Yes,
this
sir.
cat? You seen this cat before, or?
Oh yes, he regular. He, you know him, but it's Yosef. Yosef works at the butcher shop down the road. He's a butcher. He comes in. He drinks probably 2 or 3 times a week. Never get this drunk before though. So he have a bad day, I guess. So, but like I say, he do some damage, but he pay for it though. He good for it. So, but I wanted to let you know in case you came in and there was some glass on the floor or something, you would know what happened.
It's groovy, cat. It's groovy. Thanks for the heads up. You
Yes,
you
sir.
be
Yes,
safe
sir.
now.
Yes, sir. Will we see you later?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Goodbye,
All right.
everybody.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too. Yeah, closes the phone. And at this point, he looks at Uncle Ivan, who actually runs that particular club, and
Yep.
he nods towards the door because it's time he made his way to the lockup for this, for our little rendezvous with the Nosferatu.
If I'm not mistaken, this is a storage place kind of like thing, right?
Yeah, like storage containers,
just
big
like
metal
kind
shutters,
of like this,
heavy metal doors.
like this, like the picture I got here.
I can't actually see the
It's a
picture for
storage
some
place.
reason.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
like a
it's
used
okay.
storage place with the doors and everything.
yeah. It's a big sort of industrial storage housing basically. So a big shutter over the back door for loading, and then lots of shutters inside for keeping in various stuff like that. Yeah, that kind of thing, pretty much.
Okay.
And
All right.
yeah, Limey jumps in the car with Ivan and discusses on the way to the storage area, which isn't too far away, less than a 5-minute drive. Discusses finding out where this particular Yosef man's butcher's shop is, because it might be worth popping in and having a word with him. Limey might want to go into the butchering business, you see, blood sausage being his main interest.
He tells you that Yosef works for Smirnoff Butcher Shop. It's about 2 blocks over from the club that this happened at. He said he knows Yosef. Yosef's a good man. He knew he had some problems with his wife, but he didn't expect it to go badly.
Yeah. Limey scratches his chin. This could be interesting. Anyway, the car pulls up outside, black kind of sedan, and Limey opens the door and steps out, tells Ivan to have a couple of boys watch the street and to come inside with him. He gets out his keys, and there's multiple locks on this door. He kind of turns them each in turn, locks it, walks inside.
Is this just a place that Limey has rented, or is this a place that Limey owns?
This is a place that I officially got through my through searching for it in the underworld. It's sort of as in somebody owns it, they don't really use it. Limey took it over because he would have used his connections to intimidate this particular person into using it.
Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough.
It's,
All right, go ahead.
yeah.
Sorry.
It's not quite so dry renting.
Okay,
but,
no problem.
Yeah. It should all be in my blue booking, but I'll check it out and make sure it's all kosher. But yeah, Limey walks inside, and he begins to, unless Bishop is already waiting there. He pulls out
I
his phone
assume
and
Bishop. I assume Bishop and.
Oh, you're breaking up there.
Ultimate.
Oh man, you're breaking up there, dude. Is this my connection?
No, your connection's fine, Sam. It's Tim's.
Nope. Tim, are you back?
Can anyone hear you?
Yeah, they can hear me, I think. Hopefully.
Yeah, Sam, we hear you fine. It's Tim that's coming back, I think. Tim, are you there?
Tim.
Tim.
Tim. Oh no.
Okay.
He'll be back in a sec, I expect. So yeah, Limey walks in through the door, and it's only himself. Oh, there he is. You there, Tim?
There we go. Yeah, there
There
we
we
go.
go.
Sorry, my sound dropped out. I got a phone call in the middle of this, so yeah.
Ah. Tell them women to leave you alone.
No, the worst part was it was another man.
Okay. All right. Do you want to already be
Anyway.
at the storage place, or is Limey calling you, or how are we doing that?
Let's just say I'm already there.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just gonna say that as Limey pulls up and is unlocking the door, that's the cue for Bishop and Jackie to get out of the Sebring.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Cool.
Does
go
Jackie
ahead.
have the blowtorch with him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Bishop just looks on over. I don't understand why you brought that here.
You'll see.
No, I know what it's used for, but I don't understand why you bring it. Whatever.
Limey looks between Bishop and Jackie, and he looks at the fuel canister in Jackie's hand. What? Why?
Bishop just says as he just shakes his head. Oh, quick thing. Bishop is wearing the fake leather jacket again.
Oh, groovy.
This time he has a yellow shirt under it. You can't see quite what it is because the jacket's zipped up.
Oh, you can see that Jackie is wearing Bishop's clothes. It's like a couple sizes under his size.
I still don't
Limey kind of
understand
looks
why you
between
don't
the
just
two
buy
of
your own
them.
clothes.
Limey gives you both a look like, whatever's going on here, that's you guys' business. As he turns around and begins to unlock the door. And when you walk inside, it's as Bishop remembered it. It's like industrial kind of brick, like covered up with like cheap, thick cream paint. There's a couple of crates and that kind of thing lying around. There's like an office. Like there's an upper level, but it's open like to the floor. It's just this place has got a lot of little nooks and crannies for keeping people or objects locked up in. And he takes a stroll into the main area, and he pulls out a ring of keys, and he walks over to one of the containers.
The container that you put the Nosferatu in is still the same. You know, like this place is like just like it's left.
Groovy, groovy. Let me So it looks between the two of them. Okay. So we all know why we're here, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, guys, let me interject real quick one here. Kareem, the new player, would like to come in and observe. Do you guys have a problem with him just coming in and observing?
No problem, no problem.
Okay, all right. I wanted to ask. I didn't want to just drop him in there. Okay, he'll probably be in here in a second. I'm just telling him to come in with his camera off. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Limey walks over to this giant metal storage container. It's quite thick, kind of metal slats that kind of can be pulled down, and it's got two thick chains wrapped around the bottom, on like a prong, with a couple of padlocks, and like a Yale kind of house key almost for the lock of the actual grate. And before he kind of bends down, he looks at the locks and then back at them and says, "Now, please understand that we're not here to torture this person. We're here to get information out of him. The two are very, very separate ideas. I will have Ivan bring over a duffel bag of murder. There'll be various bits and bobs in it. But the idea that we're going to hurt this person, I want to be a lot scarier than actually hurting him. I don't like to let the beast out too often, you dig, and torturing a motherfucker is a good way to let that happen."
Hello.
Hi there, man. Limey looks between the two of them, and then he looks at Jackie, which means we will have no use for that blowtorch other than as a last-minute scare tactic. You start waving that thing around, you turn it on without me, without asking me first, then I'll start to question whether you should be here or not. You dig?
Okay.
I'm trying to look so disappointed. You actually want to cook a motherfucker?
If he doesn't cooperate.
Good classic Mal.
I admire your enthusiasm.
Bishop just kind of looks over. That. Damn.
Limey looks at Ivan. Get the bag. Give it to Bishop. And he sort of nods and goes and picks up a large duffel bag from the office that rattles. It is the same duffel bag that would have been used in the story I sent you, Tim.
Okay.
And he bends down and unlocks the padlocks, rips the chain off, turns the key, and lifts the slat. Amachan, describe what we see.
Yes. You guys see a huge size.
Oh, real quick
Nosferatu.
thing. I'm gonna spend a willpower to get over my thing.
Okay. Do you guys see a huge size Nosferatu? Torpor, there are some slash wounds on his chest, and there's a stake on his heart. The rest is just like Limey left. There are some,
Is he?
table and stuff. He's... What? Is he?
Oh wait, is he missing part of his face?
Did you guys shot him in the face like a couple times? So probably yeah.
Yes. He's like missing like half his face right now.
Okay.
Like the guy is already really ugly. He's a Nosferatu. So yeah, he's a huge size. Like he has a huge size nerd. He is fucking huge. That's what is looking at you guys right now. A staked man. A staked Nosferatu.
Staked and laying on the floor.
Yep.
Limey walks over to this large stake figure and finds the length of chain. He props him up, sort of like drags this huge mass of muscle, and sort of sits him up against the wall as best he can, like with this sort of like the rigor mortis of death set in. Kind of bends him as best he can into some semblance of shape to sit him up, before picking up a length of industrial chain and wrapping it round him. So he's like sort of cocooned. It's going to be tough even for somebody with his kind of potence to break out, hopefully, because it's like thick chain.
Mm-hmm.
And he jams a couple of padlocks into place.
Okay.
Okay.
What you guys are going to do? He is right now.
Okay.
In a
Let's someone
position-
try and wake this motherfucker.
Okay, like yeah, go on, go on.
So, Bishop, my primogen. Wake this.
All right, you got it, my sheriff. And as he's gonna kind of put his hand up against the Nosferatu's shoulder, probably because he needs something to hold on to if he's gonna yank this hard. He's gonna grab the stake and he's just gonna tear that motherfucker out. Just whoosh. And then as the Nosferatu wakes up, he's just gonna say, "Hey, it's up there, gorgeous," and he'll kind of.
Oh, he's torpid, I believe, isn't he?
Yeah, he is torpid. He can't wake up.
Son, shit!
Looks at him. Blood, my primogen, blood.
Right. Then he'll pull out his switchblade, cut it open, cut his hand open real quick, and just put it up to the guy's mouth.
Nose.
Do I need to forcibly open his mouth?
Yeah, no. You see, this is the voice you get. And it continues.
Hey there, gorgeous. How you doing, man?
So right now, I need you three to roll me perception empathy.
That's 6 dice for
okay.
me, but I can't
I roll.
You roll 3
Yeah,
dice.
I have.
First,
I
I
roll-
roll for John. No, Tim. Tim has 2 success.
I
By me.
can
Okay.
roll for myself.
No, you can roll for yourself. Then.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to change up my character sheet. I bought Empathy 2 last month. So I'm
Okay.
rolling 4 dice
Okay.
for it.
I'm just
Sorry.
going to roll you 4 again, and you have 2 success along with Limey has 2 success, and
I have.
Auspex, right?
Huh?
You have Auspex
Yeah, I have all specs too.
along with what?
Along with I just rolled. I didn't use all specs.
Okay, then you have 1 success.
Okay.
Remember your merits, guy. If you have any merits, let me know. Which helps you, roll empathy.
I
Whatever.
think you already know mine.
Okay, then you have again 1 success.
Okay.
The thing that you guys nearly everybody gets is this guy is in pain. For different reason, this guy is frenzying at the moment, but not because of he is angry, because he's having pain. Does anybody here have been burned before?
Have burned?
Yep, feel the burn, feel the fire in his skin.
No.
Oh, of course. What of frenzy or like he's,
No.
he's just his skin's
If somebody
burning.
burned you, did somebody burn you?
Oh
then you
yeah. What? It's like that, is it?
So if somebody burned
I mean-
you,
Hmm.
You would have
Be pretty upset
understand.
about.
Yeah, like you would be understand that this guy is burning at the moment, but not with fire. Like he is
Hunger.
mentally burning, not hunger, mentally. Again, he continues to talk like. So, do you guys look specific place of his body?
Of course, we did hurt him a fair amount. Hopefully, we'll spend a little blood maybe to heal some of that. But Limey looks at Jackie. Mr. Noble, I don't like to presume, but those of your clan have certain powers that can be used to alter the states of a person's emotions. Do you think you could
Yes.
calm off? Can you calm our friend down, or?
Yeah, I can. Then Jackie just walks to the Nosferatu lying on the floor, and he will going to use Dominate on him.
Roll it. Roll. You have dominate 1, manipulation, intimidation.
Okay, just a second, please. Okay.
You know, when someone frenzy, difficulty is +2.
Manipulation, what?
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
Okay. So that would be
Well, you failed.
the difficulty.
Was 10. It's not like he has willpower 10. He's frenzying, and he's to dominate him is kind of hard at the moment. It's the
Yeah, mind control. He's automatically resistant to a bit more.
Okay.
the. Can you who have been in the presence of the Mary before?
Mary.
Bishop and I did.
Can you roll perception alertness for remembering? Oh, you have don't you have eidetic memory?
Yeah.
Okay, Bishop, roll me perception. What's perception alertness for you?
Okay.
For
It's
Bishop,
gonna be
5.
for me. It's gonna be 4 dice. 5
Okay,
dice.
I don't know. You said you failed, man.
No,
You don't remember.
it's 4
You don't
dice.
remember jack shit.
4 dice. It's 4 dice.
But Jackie remembers when the Mary looked at you. You were feeling different, right? You were feeling kinda awkward.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's connected to it. Maybe.
Okay, so then can I use my Auspex to see anything weird about his aura?
Okay, go roll perception empathy, difficulty 7.
Oh, he's being
Oh.
affected by this for the first time, isn't he? Of course. I've met Mary. Maria, sorry.
You failed, bro. You can try later.
Okay.
Again, guy screams and screams, continues screaming. He is having more and more pain. I'm going to roll something for him.
Self-control.
Yeah, like he is not. He is having really hard time still. He is still screaming.
Okay, Limey levels his gaze at him and hits him with Presence 3, entrancement.
Appearance empathy.
Yeah, appearance empathy. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice.
Okay, I'm rolling it for you. You have 2 successes.
Limey just really. I don't know if you want me to roll a charisma empathy to try and calm him down, but just sort of begins to soothe him. Shh. Hey. Chill. Shh. Hey.
He's getting into himself. You see, his eyes were red, but right now they're becoming his normal eyes. But at that moment, he's like, still.
Hey, calm down.
His
Take a
hands are
moment.
shaking.
Hey, take a moment. Because, a lot of shit's gone down since you fell asleep, my man. You calm yet?
He nods.
Good. Allow me to introduce myself. They call me Limey. I'm the sheriff of the Camarilla of New York City. This gentleman is Mr. Bishop, president of Clan Bruja, New York City. And this is Jackie Noble.
You see,
Now,
when you said that, I'm the sheriff. This guy is a primogen. You see that he actually come and go, like frenzy, like he was going to frenzy, but he hold himself.
Ah, there we go. He understands English.
Now, we're just here for a chat. That's all. And this chat can be as easy or as hard as you make it on yourself. 'Cause, motherfucker, we've got all night. What were you doing in the sewers in Harlem? Killing all those people. Why?
He opens his mouth, and you see something. The guy doesn't have a tongue. They take his tongue,
Well, shit.
like probably before the embrace, because it should have healed his after, like if he had a tongue after the embrace, it would have healed. You see a big burn mark there, and he smiles and like.
Good. Good, you really are. The namesake of your clan, the keeper of secrets. No tongue, clever. Unfortunately, Hepcat doesn't end there. Just because you can't talk with your mouth doesn't mean we don't have ways of making you talk, you dig? Needless to say, we have people who can extract the information we need right out of your mind. And you will give it up, all of it. I know the way Clan Nosferatu operates. I bet you have all sorts of interesting little secrets that if we were to break your fucking head open would come spilling out all over the floor. We're just gonna need to come back.
You see, he doesn't smile anymore, but there is something in him. It looks like he enjoys he enjoys what's happening around him right now, and you don't see fear in his eyes.
Limey smiles. Oh, have. We're done with you for the night.
No, make them grow back a limb, right?
Can't make him grow it back.
How do you think people heal like open wounds that they still have from the...
Sam's common sense is working.
Limey, looks at him writhing on the floor and gestures to Bishop to give him the steak. Unless he
got
sort of
it.
turns and says, unless of course you want to do it.
Stake him? I don't know why.
You're Primogen.
And I'm already holding it, so I mean, hey.
He steps back and gestures like, "Be my guest."
Sorry, beautiful, he says to the guy as he puts the stake back where it was. Do you really need
No,
need
you
an
don't need to
attack
roll.
roll for that, or
You don't need the
Okay.
roll. But the problem is, when you put the stake, you pull it through his chest. You touch, like your hand touch the skin, and you feel it's hot. It's really hot. It's not normal, like your vampire should be cold, but this guy is kind of burning.
like feverish burning? We're not talking like blush of life here. Like this motherfucker's on fire.
Yeah,
Yes,
but he's not on
yes.
fire.
It's like an
Okay.
extremely high fever.
Oh, okay. The fuck? Hey, Limey, you heard of vampires getting a cold?
Limey looks at Bishop, like, just with a quirked brow. No.
Yeah, no, because this guy feels really feverish. Well, in terms of being hot, at least. Like, wow. Like, he probably is kind of just poking the dude now. Like, what the fuck?
Sort of
He's kinda just-
skin. He touches.
When you touch, it's unusually hot. It's not like Blush of Health. You have handshake with Tobias. Tobias is, skin is warm, but this is different. This is different than it. This man's skin is burning at the moment.
This is too weird, man. Limey shakes his head and looks at the two gentlemen. Let's step outside. He looks at Ivan and the chain and the padlock that's been taken off the door lying there. Lock him up for me, will you? No, Ivan, assumably, does what he's told against to lock the door. Gestures them into an office where he shuts the door. It's only like a flimsy little thing. It looks like it was added on after this building was there. There's like an old computer in there and a filing cabinet that's gathering dust. And he leans against the desk and just sort of scratches his sideburns just a little. Well, this is certainly inconvenient. I suppose it just means we're going to have to take him to the Prince. I've felt firsthand the Prince poke around inside my mind. He's really good at it. And he needs to be brought before him anyway, so... What do you two reckon? Especially about this business.
1 second, real quick. Hey, all three of you give me a straight intelligence roll, difficulty 8.
That's 2 dice.
and-
Or perception.
Oh, I'm sorry, intelligence?
Perception, not intelligence, perception. That'll be better.
2 dice.
Oh man. Yeah, send me 2 dice.
So I'm rolling 4. Tim, you rolled 2-1.
Tim doesn't remember anything.
Tim
Okay,
botch.
go ahead.
Jackie botch, and Sam fails. At least Sheriff is failed.
Okay,
this,
so nobody. Okay, go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
this is about remembering.
No, go ahead. Just go ahead.
For what?
It's so to see if you noticed something while you were in with the Nosferatu, and then can now remember it when you're out of the room with him.
Wait, did we get to roll to see it at the time?
No, because I was away from the computer, so we're remembering it.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I apologize
man.
for that. It's my fault, but
No,
you guys
that's
ran
cool,
out.
man. That's
You
not
guys
your
ran.
fault. It's
You
just-
guys ran. You guys
were-
ran out of the room before I could say something.
Come on, just fuck the game now.
Sorry, man.
Really? Really?
okay.
I'll fucking kill you, Jason!
Quick, everyone, let's just run back inside and start making checks.
Like rage quit.
All right, go ahead, John. Go ahead and roll for me, please.
Roll what?
Perception.
He already did. He botched.
Oh, he already
his
rolled?
roll.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's do it because it's not really you guys' fault. I'll go ahead and give it to Tim. There was something weird about the way the guy was laying. Like there might have been something on the floor that's just nagging at your head.
Something weird about how he was laying, like
Yeah, there was something.
what?
It was almost like there was might have been something under him.
The fuck?
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Limey.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure. Just humor me on this one. I remember last time when we fought that Nosferatu in the sewer, you picked up the camera and swerved it around the room. That negates
Yeah.
obfuscate, right?
Yeah. Looking at things through a camera. I've forgotten who told me that now. Useful little tidbit, though.
Do you mind humoring me real quick?
You're the Primogen. I can dig it.
Well, I kind of want to go back in that room and let's just swivel our cameras through. If there's no one there, then there's no one there. But
Groovy, groovy.
Oh, and by the way, before you guys go back in, Jackie's phone will like ring for a little while. He gets a text message from Mr. Hardcastle, and he just turns to two of you and says, "Yeah, okay, I got something I need to do. I'll probably catch you two later, huh?"
Perception empathy on Jackie Noble.
Rolling 6 dice.
same.
Rolling 6 dice. You have 3, Sam, and you failed, Tim.
Damn it!
Womp womp. Okay, Limey looks Jackie up and down. How does he feel about this? What's he got to go and do? What's upsetting him?
Jackie is actually going to go away and do something. He's not going to Mr. Hardcastle.
Hey, Noble. Quit jiving me. Where you really going? Hello?
I just need to go and take a little look at something.
Everything okay, brother?
Yeah, everything okay.
In that case, you won't mind telling us what you got to go and do.
I would rather much prefer to tell you about it later. Before, like, so that way I can actually have something to tell you.
You want to go lone wolf? I'm going to chase you out of the building, but it would be nice to know what your plans are.
Oh, you'll know soon enough, don't worry.
I'm asking you as the sheriff, Mr. Noble.
Okay, then I'm going to go stake out that hotel.
Groovy. Head on over,
Was
brother.
that really that hard to tell us?
I didn't really I didn't want to really say anything before I had anything to tell you.
That's groovy. Brother wants to bring back results, so I can dig that. Just, be careful.
Okay, I will. Jackie
Yeah, and...
turns around and starts walking away.
Will you guys check the Nosferatu again, or
Yeah, we're going back.
okay, you guys go back? What
Yeah,
you're
this time
what you guys going to do? Yeah, tell me.
I've got my phone camera out.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just do a good check of the room real quick.
No Nosferatu, nobody inside.
Okay. Then failing that, can I do a wits investigation
Mm-hmm.
real quick? Is the guy still laying weird?
Yep. Wits, and I believe you have investigation of 2, right? You
Yeah.
have investigation of
Oh
2
yeah, I've,
and wits of 4. And you're going to do it as well, as far as I understand. So first, I'm rolling for Tim. Team, my man, you have 2 successes, and your specialty doesn't apply because we don't have 10s. Fuck you. And Limey, wits investigation. What's your investigation, bro?
2. All right.
I have 4.
Oh shit. Okay.
Huh?
4 dice or 4 investigation?
No, 4 dice.
Oh, okay. And you failed, bro. But
No problem.
you were looking around, like you were looking around, but when you were looking around, the Samuel will see something. He was like, he just wanted to check the guy. He was checking his purse. Maybe he forgets something, or then his eyes catches something. In the near of him, there were some ashes, and then he pulls the guy, and he see under him there are some ashes. And when you look at his back, you see it's slow. The guy is slowly burning.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
He's not back. No, sorry, yeah, Limey hasn't seen anything, has he? Limey's sort of like looking around the room, like sort of glancing, like doesn't know what's going on.
Like nobody is inside, and you know this. You probably already like nearly all of the locker place has cameras set up. So one of your men probably would have tell you, boss, that he caught something in the camera. So anything, nobody entered, nobody left. This guy is warm and he's slowly burning because of something.
Shit. How fast is he? I mean, does Bishop point this out?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, cool. Limey sort of glances.
Well, probably the second I go, what the fuck?
Limey kind of glances where Bishop's looking and... The fuck? Shit. Let me think. Fuck. Castellanos. Limey gets his phone out and rings Alec.
Castellanos.
Yo, Cat, Mr. Limey.
Yes, Sheriff. What can I do for you?
Okay, remember I told you about our friend from the sewers that we had locked up?
Yes.
Yeah, he's burning up, man. Ashing, like, in front of me. He's only still alive, but motherfucker's like, is just, like, slowly burning, like, from, I don't know if the outside in or the inside out, but he's turning to ash. Do you know what this could be?
I'm assuming that there is no actual fire on him. Is that correct? Or you wouldn't be asking me
None
this
at
question?
all. Nobody's come in, thrown acid on him, nothing.
And he is slowly turning to ash in front of you.
Burning up, man. Looks like it's taken a while. He's still
And
alive for now, but...
You said he's warm to the touch?
What hot to the touch?
Hot to the touch. Is this a matter of some urgency, or is it something that I can do some research on? Because I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, Lemmy. Nothing immediately comes to mind.
How quick do you reckon you could get here to take a look?
Hmm. See, right now, it could probably take me 30 minutes. Unfortunately, I am at a function, but I could make my excuses and get out of here. But
I appreciate that.
now, is it? Now you said is at what speed is this happening? Is he disintegrating before your eyes? Is it slow?
It looks like it's slow, real slow, but Limey looks. Is it smouldering in front of his eyes?
It's slow, you know, like you don't see any burning or turning into ash at the moment.
Is it like a
Yeah.
slowly crumbling cookie?
Yeah, but really, really slow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if you were to like brush across his back, ashes would fall like a cookie. Yeah, that's actually a very good analogy.
I mean, it's going slow, but I'd appreciate it if you could come and take a look now. We might even have some time to research, but right now. And just out of interest, how are you with how are you with poking around in people's minds? I hear some of the Tremere can do that these days.
It's not one of my specialties as yet, but I may be able to do something with what you have there. You said there is ash.
Yeah,
And we're fairly sure it came from him?
certain.
All right. If you want to speed up this process, if you could collect some of the ash for me and have someone deliver it to where you usually meet Mr. Kokler, I will do some investigations for you and let you know within the hour.
I'll do that.
That'll speed things up
And
get you an answer quicker than speaking with me could.
undoubtedly. And I'll throw the laptop at you while I'm doing it. Victor will bring it. Ivan.
Ivan? Okay. We'll expect Ivan at Ivan. The area where we'll meet is about halfway between you and I, so that'll speed things up for you. You may want to leave someone there. It doesn't necessarily have to be anyone important, just to monitor the situation, because if it accelerates, we'll want to know.
I'll keep an eye on it personally.
All right? I look forward to taking a look at this as soon as possible.
Groovy. Thanks, Mr. Castellanos.
Anytime, sir.
Limey, Oh, he hangs up, sorry. Limey reaches into his pocket and pulls out a baggie. It looks like it's clean, but it's the sort of thing that you'd like ferry out cocaine into. And he scoops a little up, seals it off, and passes it to Ivan. He then walks over to the office, quickly glances around, punches a number into a safe under the desk, and pulls out the laptop, closes it again. And he gives that to Ivan too. He says, be a good man. Run these over to Castellanos, will you? Kind of nods, yes, boss. And leaves.
So after that, we should end the scene. We should wrap this up because John is going to go somewhere. Okay, and after we could do a follow-up if you guys want to.
Yeah, we can do a follow-up if you're still available, Sam, real quick.
And thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. John, you can end the scene.